Hi there, I'm Cheryl. Thanks for joining me today. This is Your Journey Yoga, and we are going to do a 20-minute-ish flexibility yoga flow, really working on just some simple stretching and flexibility in the body and get your head in the right space to have an amazing day or to really just finish off your day in a really positive way, where we work out the tension and the tightness that we've either accumulated from days past or today. So hopefully there wasn't a whole lot of that, but if there was, we're going to get rid of it, and fairly quickly. So again, thanks for joining me. We are going to start in a child's pose today, an extended child's pose. So we're going to come forward towards the top of our mat, hands just below the shoulders, open up your knees just as wide as you like, and we're going to sit it back, just allowing yourself to sink into child's pose. Now coming into extended child's pose with those knees apart, you might want to rest on your chin or turn your face to rest on your cheek. And we just want to let gravity do the work here for us. The wider your knees, the deeper the stretch. So just be where you need to be for it to feel good. This should feel good. Really nice stretch to the spine, through the groin, into those hips, down through the side body. Now we're going to inhale and we're going to lift just slightly and we're going to close those knees to child's pose. Now closing those knees causes you to not be able to breathe quite so deeply. Leave a little space between those legs. Now we're resting the forehead to the mat. We're going to inhale and lift just slightly and walk the hands out to the left, reaching through the right fingertips as you press your hips to the right and relax the weight of the upper body down. So just some gentle stretches, starting to wake up the body. Nothing too intense. Inhale, lift just slightly and walk your hands back through the center and release back to child's pose. Inhale, lift just slightly, walk your hands now to the right and reach to your left fingertips. As you press your hips to the left, relax the weight of your head down. Checking in with those big, full, deep breaths. Inhale, lift just slightly, walk your hands back through the center and sit it back to child's pose. Now let's extend those arms out just as far as you can reach your fingertips. Breathe. We inhale up, coming to a tabletop position, taking those hands just a little further away from us. Spread your fingers wide. We're going to lift the tailbone towards the sky. We're going to press the chest and those armpits towards the mat. Coming to puppy pose. A little bit of a back bend here, lengthening and reaching through the fingertips. Again, chin or cheek to the mat. Inhale, lift just slightly, pull those hands back through. Back up to tabletop. We're going to take that weight and shift it to the left hand, right hand, sweeping through between the arm and the leg, shoulder to the floor, side of the head to the floor, just above your ear. Rotate and extend left arm to the sky, reaching up just as high as you could reach. Find your breath, rotate that left palm towards the front of the room, reach it up and over. Arm right along the side of your face. Wringing out tension and tightness in the spine. Promoting flexibility in the spine and the shoulders. Inhale, lift that left arm back to the sky. And exhale, releasing that left hand to the mat. Press it back to tabletop. Center your weight. Now shifting that weight to the right hand, left hand sweeping through. Shoulder to the floor, side of the head to the floor, just above that ear. Rotate your body and extend. Right arm to the sky. Reach it up. Letting go of tension. Rotating that right palm towards the front of the room, reach it up and over. So just as we work through life, we build up tension. Sometimes our emotions get the best of us, and we really hold that in places. Neck, shoulders, hips, lower back. This is our chance to let it go. Lift that right arm to the sky, and slowly release your hand down. Press it back up to tabletop. And once again, sit it back to child's pose. Arms extend out nice and long, hips back towards your heels, and notice, have you already let go of a little bit of that tension in that lower back? I sure have. I hope you have.
And with those arms extended, we spread our fingers wide, hands shoulder width apart. Let's lift the forehead, tuck the toes, press and lift your hips to the sky. Coming up to downward facing dog. Now just noticing through the calves and the hamstrings. Are we holding some tension? Are those muscles tight? We're going to work to let that tension and that tightness go. We're going to alternate bending knees. Walk it out. Breathe. Slow and steady. We inhale up to the balls of the feet. Exhale, press the chest and shoulders towards your thighs. Reach your sit bones high. And as you exhale, let your heels gently sink. Taking the gaze between your hands, walk, step, or hop to forward fold. Relaxing the weight of the upper body down. Arms are heavy. Head is heavy. Soft bend in the knees. So we bring the hands to the elbows to hold on and gently sway side to side. A little arc around the legs. Always checking in with that breath. Always checking in with the body. What do you feel? Every day can be different. Each time you step on your mat can be different. We come back to center and relax the arms. Let's roll it up, one vertebra at a time. With a big shoulder roll at the top. Shoulders slide down and away. Do that shoulder roll once again. Make it big. And shoulders slide down and away. Inhale, reach to the sky. And as you exhale, swan dive to forward fold. Inhaling up to monkey half lift. Exhale down. Walk, step, or hop to high plank. Toes or knees, crocodile down. Press it through, up dog, coming to the tops of the feet, lifting as much of the front of the legs off the mat as you're able. And tuck the toes, lift the hips to down dog. We shift our weight to our left foot, right toes to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping that right foot through. Keeping on the tops of the fingers, the pads of the fingers. We lengthen through the crown of the head. We press through that back heel. Breathe. Releasing our back knee to the mat, top of the foot to the mat. We're going to press those sit bones towards the back of the room, keeping the sole of the foot pressing towards the floor. Squaring those hips, lengthening through the crown of the head. Breathe. Now slowly pull those right toes off the mat, flexing the foot, sitting back just a little deeper into those hamstrings. Feel that amazing stretch. Now inhale, come forward, keeping that back knee down, left hand to the inside of your foot, rotate and reach that right arm to the sky. Reach it up as high as you can reach. As you exhale, slowly release that right hand down, tuck your toes, lift your hips, sweep it back. Extend right leg to the sky and gently release it down. We inhale it to high plank, crocodile down. Press it through, up dog. And exhale to down dog. Shifting your weight to your right foot, left toes to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping that left foot through. Again, staying on the pads of the fingers. We lengthen through the crown of the head. We press through that back heel, our low lunge. Find your breath. Can you feel that stretch through the front of that right leg as those hips are heavy? Can you feel that stretch in that left hip? Releasing that back knee down, top of the foot to the mat. Breathe. And let's begin to sit it back. Reaching those sit bones towards the back of the room. Left sole of the foot stays connected to the mat. We get this really nice stretch to the front, to the top of the foot, the front of the leg. Into that lower back. Now slowly, slowly lift those left toes, flexing the foot, sitting your sit bones back just a little bit more, deepening that stretch to the hamstring and the calf. Can you lengthen through the crown of the head? Draw that belly button in and out. And slowly transferring your weight back forward, placing that right hand to the inside of the left foot. Rotate your body and extend. Left arm to the sky. Hips are heavy, so we get that nice long stretch through the hip flexors, through the quadricep, up through the right side of the belly. Breathe. Exhale and slowly release that left hand down. Tuck your back toes, lift your hips, sweep it back. Extend left leg to the sky. And gently release it down. We inhale it to high plank. Crocodile down. Press it through up dog. And exhale to down dog. Taking a gaze between your hands, walk, step, or hop to forward fold. Inhaling up to monkey half lift. Exhale down. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. And as you exhale, bring your hands around behind your back. Interlace your fingers. All the fingers. Bring the palms to touch as best you can. Roll those shoulders back. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, lift your arms as high as you can get them without leaning forward. Keeping that core strong, keeping the posture, shoulders down and away from the ears. Now slowly lower the hands. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, arch it back. Gaze to the sky. Just reaching those knuckles towards the floor. Strong through the belly. Opening that chest. Inhale it up nice and tall. Release your hands, big shoulder. Well, let's take a giant step back towards the back of the mat. Opening the toes out to about a 45-degree angle. So they're kind of pointing out towards the outside corners of your mat. Inhale, reach to the sky. Pull the hands to heart center. Bend the knees. Place your hands just above the knees. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, press that right shoulder towards that left knee, rotating through the spine. Inhale it back to center, core strong. Exhale, now press that left knee out and away as you draw that left shoulder towards the floor. Inhale, back to center, core strong. One more time, each side. Exhale, press that right knee out and away. Inhale, back to center. One more time, other side. Exhale, press it away. And inhale back to center. Now with those knees bent, core strong. Release your hands to the mat. Into that crouching pose. Breathe, take a big breath in, and as you exhale, extend the legs. Release the weight of the upper body down. Just let gravity do the work here. Bring the hands to the outsides of the ankles. Use the strength of the arms to start to pull that upper body in. Breathe. Shifting some weight forward into the toes, deepening the stretch to the backs of the legs, releasing tension in that lower back. Now let's walk those hands through the legs, fingertips reaching to the wall behind you, and walk those hands as far back as you can walk them. Now start to feel that great stretch through that upper and middle back. Notice the intensity through the hamstrings and the glutes. Are we where we should be? Now notice where your weight has distributed. Is it in your heels? If so, can you shift some weight forward into your toes? We are working to get the crown of the head to the mat as best we can. If it comes to the mat before you'd like it to, just heel toe those feet in once or twice. Core is strong. Inhale, lift just slightly enough to release those hands. Relax in that forward fold. Let gravity do the work. Now, if you are taking special care of your lower back today, you're going to place your hands just above your knees, bend your knees, and begin to roll yourself up. Back feels amazing. Extend those arms out to a T, core strong. We're going to lengthen, and we're going to hinge all the way back up. And we're going to give ourselves a second as we reach the top, just to make sure you're not lightheaded. Relax the arms. Big shoulder roll up and back. Shoulders slide down and away. Inhale, reach to the sky. And as you exhale, grand plie down. Sweep your hands towards the floor. Chest stays tall. Inhale, reach to the sky. 2 more sunflowers. Exhale, grand plie. Inhale, reach. Smile if you can. Feel that length. Feel the power in your breath. Now as you exhale, open your arms out to a T. Core strong. Turn your left toes towards the top of the mat. Right toes kind of in a 45-degree angle. Bend that left knee and sink to a warrior 2. Gazing out over the front fingers. Shoulders soft and away from the ears. Back arm onto the back leg. Front palm to the sky. Reach forward as far as you can reach. Take it up and back. Reverse warrior. Lengthening and reaching through those left fingertips. Right hand sliding down that back leg. Inhale, straighten your front leg a little. Reach even further.
And as you exhale, sink. And inhale it back up to warrior two. Straightening your front leg, turning those left toes to that 45-degree angle. Right toes turn out, and we sink into warrior two. Breathe, shoulders soft, core is strong. Find that breath, back arm onto the back leg, front palm to the sky, reach forward as far as you can reach. Now take it up and back. Reverse warrior. With that left hand sliding down that back leg and the right fingertips reaching behind us. Can you feel that stretch to the belly, through the ribs? Inhale, straighten that front leg a little. See if you can reach any further back. And then sink. Breathe. And inhale it back up to warrior two. Breathe. Straightening that front leg, rotating towards the top of your mat. Soft bend in that back knee, core is strong. We're going to take a giant step forward to mountain. Inhale, reach. Exhale, swan dive to forward fold. Inhaling up to monkey half lift. Exhale, wrap your arms around the backs of your legs. Give yourself a giant hug. Tuck your chin towards your chest. Slow, steady breaths. Just releasing through that upper and lower back, getting that nice stretch for the hamstrings. Release the arms. Core is strong. We shift our weight to our heels. Now, if you are taking special care of your knees today, find a safe way to come down onto your bottom. Knees feel great. We're going to slowly bend the knees and lower ourselves down to a nice deep little squat, extending the arms out in front. If you need the support of the hands, keep it. Release your hands and slowly lower yourself down onto your bottom. Extending the legs out nice and long. Make sure you're at the top of your mat. Reach to the sky. Exhale, lengthen and hinge it forward. Release your hands and relax the weight of the upper body down. Inhale, reach it out. Sit up nice and tall. Soften your feet and slowly lower yourself down. Take your time. It's a little core work. Always a good thing. We pull that right knee in towards the chest. Bringing the hands to the shin just below your knee. Pull it in nice and tight. Breathe. Bringing the hands behind your leg and extend the leg. Just a soft foot. If you need to bend that left knee, you're welcome to do so. Otherwise, extend that left leg out. That'll just add a little intensity here. Now, if it feels right to you, add a flex of that right foot. Now, as you inhale, lengthen. And then as you exhale, a gentle pull. Inhale, release that intensity. And then as you exhale, gently pull. One more time. Inhale, release that intensity. And then exhale, gently pull. Releasing the intensity, bending that right knee. Right arm extends out to a T, left hand to the outside of the right knee, and gently pull your leg across your body. So we're working to keep that right shoulder against the mat. And we're going to turn our gaze out over that right arm. And then just close your eyes. So wonderful stretches, guys, that you can do these every day. Can't really overdo these, which is really nice. And you just take it to the point where it feels right to you. Always, always, always. No matter what the pose, no matter what the practice. Slowly roll it back. Slide that right foot to the mat and then extend the leg out. Left knee comes in, hands to your shin, just below the knee. Pull it in nice and tight. Now bring the hands behind your leg and extend your leg. Soft foot. So when we flex that foot, we add some intensity. We add some length to the back of the leg. So just a soft foot. And just notice how that feels. If you need to bend that right knee, bend the right knee. If you're feeling pulling in that lower back, yeah, good idea to bend that knee. Now add a flex of the foot if that feels okay, and notice how that intensifies that stretch. Now take a big breath in, and as you exhale, see if you can pull the leg in just a little tighter. If the answer is no, you're where you should be, for sure. And then inhale, release that intensity. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, release. Exhale and pull it in. Last time. Inhale and release. Bending that left knee. Left arm extends out to a T. Right hand to the outside of the left knee. And gently pull your leg across. Keeping both shoulders on the floor just as best you can. Turn your gaze out over that left arm. Close your eyes. Bringing out any negative energy, any worries, any anxiety. We need to learn to let that go. Releasing that right hand, slowly rolling back to center, placing that left foot to the floor, and just gently let your legs slide out. Drawing the soles of the feet together, we pull the heels in towards the bottom, knees open out nice and wide. Hands resting on your hips or your tummy. Make whatever adjustments you need to make, and then just let gravity take a hold in the weight of the knees, the legs. Keeping that belly button drawn in so that we don't let that arch happen in the back particularly. We want to draw that little pelvic tilt a bit and draw that lower back towards the floor, and then let those knees open. Now slowly close the legs, draw the knees in towards the chest, and either turn to the side and help yourself up with your arms, or rock yourself up, turning back towards the top of the mat. Roll those shoulders up and back. Let the shoulders just gently slide down and away. Now if you prefer to remain laying down, that is absolutely fine. Just a few moments to clear the head. Just a short meditation. Let the hands rest comfortably wherever you like. Close our eyes and relax our jaw. Our breath flows slow and steady. We take a moment to honor our life, where we are right here today. The gift of each breath that we get to take. Each movement of our body. Celebrating this amazing gift. Our body, our mind, our spirit. We celebrate all of the wonderful, quirky characteristics that make us who we are, unique to this world. Find a sense of peace and joy in our heart, in our head, and in our actions. Allow yourself a few moments to just truly be present right here, in this moment. And as we bring our practice to a close, just a few words to either carry with you or let float on by. One of the beautiful things about life is that we never have to live a bad day twice. Let's gently open the eyes, take a big breath in, reach to the sky, and exhale, pull the hands to heart center. Be well, my friends. As always, the light in me honors the light in each and every one of you, which means make today an amazing day, guys. Be well.